I'll tell you this, which is amazing. Last night I got home from doing a ton of press. Yeah. And I come out of the elevator, and he was in the hallway, and they were playing in the hallway. Yeah. And he said, "How was your work, Daddy?" He's 2 years old. I was like, oh my God, this kid's the most sensitive, most gentle soul in the world.
And now she's working on another show, and you've been home doing dad duty.
Yes.
It's got to be terrific.
Oh, you know what? There's nothing better. I have a 5-year-old, and I am so much better at making magical wands and stick figures and taking her to ballet than I am as Harvey. But so much.
What did you miss?
I just missed looking into a mirror.
Woo! Okay.
I just play one on TV. This guy's the real deal.
Can I be you?
Can you be me?
Yeah. Pass me your glasses.
Oh, yeah. All right, let's do it.
Whoa. Some of you still don't look good with these. You know, I just don't know anything. My wife does everything. She does my luring, my managing, my laundry. Where would I be? You know, it's all about perspective. My kids and I, we're traveling the world. Going to places like In-N-Out Burger.
In-N-Out Burger? What did you say? Give me my glasses back.
So,
by the way,
you want to play a game?
That was funny, but you have a terrible impersonation of me.
But you don't know how you impersonate yourself. Like, it's not like you know.
It's not like you know. No. I'm JT5. Listen. I'm JT5, all right? Listen. You gotta listen to me. You gotta listen to me. You ain't listen to me. You don't know anything. I'm the world's best wealth manager. I can teach you everything you need to know about business. That's what I do. So, who's this guy? This guy. Yeah. $2,500. Who's in? Who's in? $2,500.
Yeah.
You were saying?
We need to edit that out. For sure. Holy shit.
Really? Yeah.
Thank you, everybody.
It's so hot right now. I did that quite well.
You did. It surprised me.
It's so hot right now. He's the man men want to be, and the woman, and the man that women want to be with. I didn't do that as well as He's So Hot Right Now, which is not a bad spot to be. Gabriel joins me. Gabriel, good morning.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming in. It's a funny thing now, isn't it? Because programs are on so many different blooming platforms everywhere. You must literally be famous everywhere.
I am, and I was the day I was born.
Oh, nice.
I'm not kidding. No, actually, I'm totally kidding. Yeah, the fame thing has happened in the last few years since the arrival of Suits, and it is pretty global right now. I mean, it's everywhere I go. People recognize the show. They recognize the character. It's I'm super appreciative of the.
And does it sort of catch you by surprise sometimes? Like, have you ever been in like a far-flung nook or cranny of the world, and someone's come up to you for an autograph?
Yep, I was in Iceland, and some kid almost lost his breath. He crouched over. He was like, "Oh!" I said, "Well, what's going on, man? What's happening?" He says, "Harvey Specter." And I said, "Oh, yeah." So the recognition is really kind and nice. But honestly, there is a false sense of intimacy when people get a hold of you in their living room and they can watch you all the time, and they feel so close to you that there is a sense of awkwardness at times.
Yeah. How far away from Harvey Specter are you in your real life?
I am a family man. The most important thing I think is being with my wife and kids.
So quite far.
Yeah, really far. This guy's a total workaholic, type A, aggressive, brash lawyer. That's just it's not me. But I stand up straight and I do say the lines and I convince people that I am this guy. I think. So.
How much has he changed your life?
He's changed it a lot. I love my anonymity, and at this point, I don't have much, so I, have to wear a cap and grow my beard pretty long when I'm not working, and try and go under the radar. But look, it's brought me incredible opportunity, and it's been great for my life and my future.
A lot of people won't realize just how hard it is to be an actor and to come up through the ranks the way you've come up through the ranks. I mean, years and years and years of your life would have been spent trying to get a better agent, trying to get another break, trying to get to another audition in a cab. How frustrating was that for you?
Well, you're pounding the pavement. The truth is, in SAG, which is the Screen Actors Guild, 5% of working actors make over $200,000 a year. 95% make under $5,000 a year. So it's very hard to make a living doing what we do. And, there's tons of failure. It's failure after failure after failure. And hopefully you get a break. And I've been blessed.
But some of those breaks, and there are a lot of actors that are guest stars who make a career out of some of the things that you did. Like, for instance, you were a guest star on Beverly Hills 90210, guest star in Sex and the City. So you would literally turn up and be sitting around a reading table with people who were earning, in some cases, $1 million an episode.
Yeah.
And at best, you were going to get a few $1,000s and a free lunch.
Yeah. Look at that guy. He looks like the Beast from Beauty and the Beast. Wow. That's me. And
in Beverly Hills 90210.
Yeah, that was 90210. That was almost 25 years ago. It's incredible. Oh my God, that was my shirt.
What sort of kept you going, Gabriel?
Sorry.
What sort of kept you going? You actually have become mesmerized by yourself. What kept you going though? Because surely you must get to the point sometimes where you think, I just can't be bothered getting a cab and going to that audition.
The truth is, my father's an actor, and I saw the ups and downs in his career. You see the failures that came along with, being an actor, and you see the successes. And if you feel like this is what you're here to do, to tell stories, to move people, then you stick with it. If you can make a life out of it, and I was fortunate to be able to do that.
Do you worry that people think you're sexy, and women, I guess women sometimes just literally throw themselves at you. They're throwing themselves at Harvey Specter, but you're that person. Does that cause you problems?
You know what? I try and take myself away from any praise and criticism and just see this as a really entertaining television show.
That must be hard to do, though, when there's a woman pushing her breasts at you.
Yeah, well, you know what? I am so in love with my wife that it doesn't faze me, so it's all good.
But it does happen, yeah?
Here and there, I guess, but I try to separate myself from that.
Of course.
It's not worth it.
How about when men do it?
Well, the men that have man boobies...
You're talking about me now, be very careful.
Well, only if you have low testosterone levels. Look,
it's a thing.
It's a thing.
Yeah.
And it happens, and I've got a really strong uppercut.
How many times have you been walking down the street and you've heard someone shout out, Harvey, I became a lawyer because you just inspired me?
You know what? People have done that, and it's kind of outrageously cool and inspiring in some ways and frightening in other ways.
Yeah.
I don't know what to say to them. Thank you. There's always a question mark.
It's role
at the end
model
of that.
stuff, isn't
Yeah,
it? Really?
I guess so. If I've helped them, find a career in some way to make a living,
Yeah, but as a lawyer?
Yeah, I don't know. It can be a sketchy place to spend your time.
I suppose the other thing too is that it could be very misleading as well, because when you watch Suits, it's always full on. It's something important is always happening. There's always a deal going down. But I suppose a lot of legal work is just conveyancing.
It's true. There is a lot of reading in law. You're sitting there and looking over contracts, and there must be hours and hours of just monotony. But in our show, which is super slick and the stakes are always high, and there's this family dynamic in the inner office. There's a lot for people to relate to. So when I come back to the show, it's entertaining stuff. It's fun.
Series 6 is about to hit Lightbox. Is there any changes? I mean, is it same, or is the show evolving?
Well, I don't want to ruin it for some people, but there has been...
ruin it for Jim. Ruin it for Jim now. No, Jim, take your fingers out of your ears.
No, I'm not listening to
No, because you do broad
Are you up to date? Have you seen the finale of season 5?
No,
it's
God,
huge.
no.
It's huge. So.
I'm sorry. Could I just, Gabriel, get you to look at Jim for a second? Look at that shirt. Does he look like he's up to date?
Oh, come on.
This guy's classy over here. He's looking smart over here.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah, I like you too. Great show.
So in terms of the vibe of Series 6,
let's just say we're going to go back to a little bit lighter fare. The first episode coming back, we're doing an homage to The Breakfast Club, so it should be a really good time.
The movie The Breakfast Club.
Yeah.
It's a bit hard to work out how that's going to work, but that's a bit of a hint.
Few people in a large space.
Discussing things and changing each other.
And trying to find the peace.
Oh. Does anyone ever come up to you and say, I've got a bit of a problem, Harvey. I've got a problem with my ex-wife. She's suing me for so-and-so, so-and-so. What would you advise I do?
I would say, you know what? I am an actor, and I stand up straight and I say the lines. And I'm convincing at times. You don't want me to be your lawyer.
Have you ever toyed with the fact, though, that you've been acting as a lawyer for longer than it would have taken you to study to actually be a lawyer?
Yeah, no, I haven't. You know what? I've thought about that, and, it just sort of goes over my head. I don't know what to say about that.
Do you love New Zealand? You've been travelling around with your family. Favourite spot that you've seen?
Kangaroo Happy Street.
Love it. the famous Kangaroo Happy Street in Auckland. And that mispronunciation is a very fair representation of what Kangaroo Happy Street is actually like.
I got a few smiles from someone who had maybe less than 6 teeth.
Okay. Man, woman, or hard to tell?
It was hard to tell.
Yep. Gabriel, thank you so much for coming in. Enjoy the rest of your stay here.
All right. Thanks for having me.